Hello everyone, thank you for watching Crypto Cindy. Crypto Cindy is a place where you learn everything about the Chinese crypto industry. For today's episode, I'm going to do a recap of BTC.TOP founder Jiang Zhuoer's AMA about Bitcoin Cash. So this Tuesday, Jiang Zhuoer did an AMA on Bihu. For those who might never heard of Bihu before, it is something like a combination of Steemit and Reddit. Anyway, recently they newly opened a Bitcoin Cash subforum and invited me as the moderator. So for the first forum activity, we thought Jiang Zhuoer is the most appropriate person to tell newbies what Bitcoin Cash is. That's why we had this AMA. For this AMA, we collected 200 questions in total, and Jiang Zhuoer picked 10 questions, which includes Bitcoin Cash block reward heaven, mining, and infrastructure funding plan, and how the coronavirus will impact the crypto industry. Alright, now I'm going to do a summary of these 10 questions one by one. Question 1. Is it right to say that it is Jihan Wu and Bitmain that caused the split of BTC community and the birth of BCH? How many Bitcoin Cash do they have, and how will that affect the development of Bitcoin Cash? Jiang Zhuoer explained that it is not Jihan Wu or Bitmain that caused the split. It is core developers who refused to increase block size and improve user experience. Even if there were not Jihan or Bitmain, there will always be somebody else who wanted to upgrade the Bitcoin software, and the BTC community will be split anyway. As to how many Bitcoin Cash do they have, according to Bitmain's financial statement last year, when filing for public offering, they have 100 million Bitcoin Cash. But Jiang Zhuoer said that he believes Bitmain might have sold some during the bear market. And as for Jihan, he believes Jihan has some six-figure amount of BCH. He said that Jihan is a strong Bitcoin Cash supporter that could be told by his Weibo account. So I'm going to show everyone Jihan's Weibo account. He named his Weibo account BCH QQ agent, which could see that he has strong commitment to Bitcoin Cash. And Jiang Zhuoer said that the reason why Jihan has remained a slow key in the community because he wants to keep Bitcoin Cash as decentralized as possible. Question 2. As for the roadmaps of BTC, BCH, and BSV, what is the real difference besides block size? Jiang Zhuoer said that to better understand the real difference among these three tokens, among these three currencies, you need to know what blockchain is. He explains that blockchain is decentralized database, and database is really cheap. So decentralization is the most important part. It's the most important part of blockchain. Blockchain must be decentralized to realize censorship resistance. Only with censorship resistance can we realize economic freedom, and that is why the price of Bitcoin is so high. And in terms of block size, BTC is too conservative to make any change. It offers worse user experience, and the BSV is extra large, which makes only a limited number of miners can afford to be their nodes, which means it cannot be censorship resistance. For example, what if the US government asks BSV to ban addresses from Iran. Bitcoin Cash, however, its block size is 32 megabits, which is affordable to attract more miners to work as nodes. Question 3. Why Bitcoin Cash needs the infrastructure funding plan? Jiang Zhuoer said that the purpose of this infrastructure funding plan is to make Bitcoin Cash more decentralized, because miners are profit motivated. They come and go, they are never the same a bunch of people. So it is way better for miners to fund developers than to fund developers through a single company. Question 4. I want to know how to check indexes like active addresses, capital inflow and outflow, and the rise and fall index. The real question is, I want to know when is the best timing to cash out. For this question, Jiang Zhuoer shared a website, BitInfo charts, where you can check these indexes. And he explained how the bull market gets started, developed, and ended. So when you know the whole process of a bull market, you know when is the best timing to cash out. Question 5. I only have 100,000 yuan. I want to know how to increase my wealth by investment. Jiang Zhuoer said that you need to know profit and risk go hand in hand. If I only had 100,000 yuan, I'd be more radical, such as only buy coins of a relatively small coin market cap, such as only buy currencies with a relatively small market cap like BCH and Ethereum, and he would borrow money to invest in mining, because mining could help you get stable income. Question 6. Will there be an internal bull market? Jiang Zhuoer said that for anyone who asks this question, it only shows that he has no economic common sense. There is never a thing called eternal bull market or eternal bear market. Any market has its bull and bear cycle. Question 7. Will Bitcoin Cash be surpassed by BSV in terms of price? Why BSV price pump so much? Jiang Zhuoer said that BSV is a typical coin that is highly manipulated. It is a company coin. This is a zero-sum game, which means every penny the manipulators earn is taken from your pocket. He gave an example of a famous crypto trader in China who lost 6 million RMB when investing in BSV, because the trader thinks he is experienced enough, so he used a lot of technical indicators when investing in BSV, but it only turned out that no indicators work in front of a coin that is super manipulated. So he warned newbies to stay away from BSV. Jiang Zhuoer said that if you can't hold a coin for 5 years, then don't even hold it for 5 minutes. Question 8. If the block reward heaven coincides with global economic crisis, will the price of crypto rise or fall? Jiang Zhuoer said, of course, the price will rise, Because under economic crisis, central banks will print more money, which makes other assets besides fiat or grow violently. Question 9. Is it still suitable to mine before halving? Jiang Zhuoer said that normally he wouldn't recommend people to buy miners before reward halving, but this year is a totally different story because with the coronavirus. But this year is a totally different story because with the coronavirus, it becomes difficult to assemble and expand new machines. So it turned out to be more profitable than before for those who already have these miners to mine. But the real question is, it becomes difficult for you to buy new machines or to expand new farms. Question 9. Under the virus lockdown, I need to stay at home. Companies wouldn't want me to go to work, but I still need to earn money to pay my house loan. Would you please give me some help? Jiang Zhuoer said that be your own boss. Alright, there are also Jiang Zhuoer also answered some questions about if BSV is a total crook, if CSW is a crook, and also questions like is it real that BSV's daily on-chain transaction has passed the that of BCH and BTC? Jiang Zhuoer said the data. Jiang Zhuoer said the data is totally meaningless because they put data like city's weather on chain, which is totally pointless. Alright, that's all for the AMA. Please leave me a comment if you have any questions about the Chinese crypto market. Alright, enough for today. See you next week. Bye bye.